Hello and welcome back to the Green Sage. Welcome if this is your first time being here. The number of subscribers to this channel has grown more than I anticipated, especially while I'm away for work right now. So thank you all very much who have subscribed to my channel, and please subscribe if these messages resonate with you. I want to give a little bit of an introduction to reintroduce myself since we have some new subscribers, just to share with you all my intentions for this channel and what I am all about. So my intentions in starting this channel was, first off, to help connect me to my soul tribe. If you're feeling called to these messages, there's been several people who have felt the urge to reach out and comment. Know that we are Soul Tribe. Know that we are Star Family, and we're here to help each other. Me giving these readings, giving these messages, hopefully helps you, but also at the same time, it helps me to heal myself over and over again. And that is the point. The whole purpose is to facilitate healing and growth for all of us. I randomly decided to watch an old favorite movie of mine, Miss Congeniality, last night. And it really reminded me of my overall goal, which is world peace. And I know that sounds so cliche, but I believe that in practicing self-awareness, which is always sprinkled throughout my readings, is little bits and nuggets of how you can become more aware of yourself, how we can all become more aware of ourselves. In practicing that, we're able to heal ourselves, which creates a gentler version of ourselves, a more positive version of ourselves. And then if we can then take that version of ourselves out into the world, I feel like it should, it's like we infect others with that same self-awareness and positivity and healing and growth. And hopefully, eventually, we can create that world peace. So my focus, first off, as a Black woman, was to heal my own generational traumas and patterns that I felt were keeping me back from my abundance. And that is what I try to give to all of you who watch these videos, is that helping you to discover your own self-awareness and your own blockages so that you can heal them and find your abundance that's meant for you in this life, with an emphasis on really helping the Black females, because whether people want to believe it or not, slavery, mental slavery, still exists within many of us, not just Black people, honestly. But the more that we can break those chains and release that conditioning, the better we can feel within ourselves, and the better we will treat others around us, thus hopefully creating that world peace. So that is a bit about me, and I hope you have all been I hope that message has been really kind of coming through and filling all of you and helping you along your journeys. I really just want us all to live our best, most prosperous lives, and that is why I do this. I feel that I cannot, as a soul, be fully happy with where I'm at if I'm not teaching other people the same things that I have been able to learn along the way that have helped me to grow and become more abundant and prosperous in my own life. So that's me in a nutshell. Today's message will be your next 7 days, what you can expect in the week ahead. Like I said, there will always be some nuggets of self-awareness sprinkled in there for things that you can, keep in the back of your mind, and patterns, behaviors, things that you may want to work on, release, change within yourself in order to beckon in those manifestations that we are all trying to bring in. So today we have 4 piles. Pile 1 is happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Pile 2 is abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Pile 3 is guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And pile 4 is friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So if you are new to Tarot Pick a Cards, and if you already know how this works, right? You're going to choose a pile or multiple piles, whatever calls out to you based on your intuition. It could be, you don't like how messy this pile is, so you're not going to choose that. Or you feel like you're rather messy, so you're going to choose this pile. You can choose based on the color, whatever color is drawing to you. Or you could even legitly just go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Your intuition, which we all have, will always guide you to the right messages for you. And let's get into it. The timestamps will be posted in the description box as usual. You can find your pile or multiple piles, scroll down in the description box, find your timestamps, and then fast forward to your messages. I'm going to hop into pile 1 and I will see you at your selected piles. All right, hello pile 1. If you chose the happiness card, these will be your messages. It says, happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So I feel like this week for you, you're being especially called to focus on your feelings. To know that if there is something within your life that is currently making you unhappy, stressing you out, making you feel anxious, worried, depressed, whatever it is, to take note of that, because it is something that is alerting you to the fact that it's not meant to be on your path. But this also is a reminder to kind of just make sure you choose your thoughts this week, not to allow yourself to don't let current situations and circumstances dictate your happiness. There may be some unhealed people around you who, they try to bring down your vibe. They try to dim your light, but you're being called to not allow that to happen, to focus on your heart and what you need, what you know, and find playfulness in that moment. Find waves of joy within that moment. Dolphins might be a totem animal for you this week. If they do pop up for you, know that they are just a reminder for you to choose your happiness, choose your thoughts. We can't always control exactly where we're at in the moment or what's happening in the moment, who's around us in the moment. Let's say like if you're at a job or something, but you can choose the thoughts that you have in those moments. By the way, I've already drawn all the oracle cards, and then we're going to finish off with some tarot cards. Your angel message out says, Counselor. Hope you can see that well. It says, Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. You may be called this week to share some words of wisdom with some people who are around you. Someone may reach out to you for help. 10:01 on the clock as I say that. As within, so without. This is also telling me that share the same words of encouragement, the same good advice, the same good counsel that you would give to others. Share that with yourself. Turn that inward. Your heart chakra, your solar plexus chakra are really taking the forefront this week. You're being called to use your heart, use your good nature, your wisdom to help empower yourself. Not to let people, situations, things around you who are potentially trying to dim your light, trying to make you doubt yourself, doubt your abilities, doubt your growth. Not to let them take away your power, to stand in your power, because you know who you are. You are a happy person with lots of wisdom, lots of love to give. And that happiness just may draw someone in this week for you to help empower someone else. We'll see what the cards have to say. Your next card out is Memories of Atlantis, Spiritual Acceleration, Progress, Technology. First off, your soul, if you believe in reincarnation, you were a member of Atlantis. And actually, the Atlantis past life card showed up in one of my past readings. So if that was you, please drop me a fish emoji in the comment section. This is just further validation that yes, your soul lived during that time, and I want to say you're coming back into that power, into that knowledge, starting this week. It may not all come in right away, but it's starting to trickle in. We have 2 cards of water here. So really follow your emotions. Really pay attention to your emotions and your feelings this week. If there are things, like I said, within your life that are causing you stress, causing you chaos, depression, anxiety, worry, fear, if there's something that you can do to change them, then change it. And if it's something that you cannot change in this moment, know that these things, these events, people, places, situations are helping to reignite you into your inner knowing of who you are, helping you to remember the soul lessons from the past. It's helping you progress spiritually and physically in this 3D world, because with that knowledge coming back to you at a spiritual level, a soul level, it reawakens your inner power and helps you to stand in your power in this 3D world. I'm going to read that card. Memories of Atlantis. I don't know these so well yet. It says, your message. You are being transported through a gateway to connect with ancient Atlantis. Know that by drawing this card today, you are receiving blessings from the Atlantean Council of Light, who are dedicated to the evolution of the soul. You are becoming aware of your gifts, and this is an exciting time, but also a time when the energies of your ego can become loud and obnoxious. Yes, that's why you're being called to really pay attention to your feelings. Really try to be aware of what is your ego coming in to try to hold you back, so to speak, and what is, how do I want to say that, Spirit? Really be able to discern what is a threat and what is not, because your ego will come up and try to tell you that things are a threat. It might make you try to run away from some things, self-sabotage yourself in some way. But that's only because you're growing spiritually, you're transforming, you're blossoming. And the ego always fears what it doesn't know, always fears what it can't control. If you have things coming up, if you're feeling anxious, worried about things that you are not able to control, you're really being called to release that power, to stand in your power by releasing that energy. All right. Know that this gateway is appearing to remind you to stay aligned with the highest good and rooted in the energies of devotion. I really should have just kept reading, right? Then there can be a great coming together of the human and spiritual, and you can live in a more evolved way. That's what's happening for you this week. You are evolving. Ooh, like I said, you're blossoming. That's so beautiful. Your next card out is Celestial Alignment. 41 reduces to a 5. This week is helping you to get into that celestial alignment. You are aligning to your path, to your power, to your purpose. The things that transpire this week will be the guiding things that guide you to the path that you're always meant to be on, to that path that will lead you to your happiness, to your prosperity. And with that 41 reducing to a 5, things might seem a bit chaotic. That's why your ego might try to, swell up and come in and take over things, but don't allow it to. Don't allow it to put you into a flight or fight mode. Focus on the good things that you have in your life, the good things that have been happening, the good things that are coming. Because that's what any changes that happen this week, that's what they are. They're putting you into alignment with more good things coming into your life. And your final card out is Deep Knowing. 43 reduces to a 7. I talked about you being wise, right? That's that owl right there. That's that 43 reducing to a 7. You are so wise. Your soul is wise. And that is because you have lived many lives, going all the way back to Atlantis. And you have learned so many beautiful lessons, which will lead to so many future blessings for you. You might have a deep knowing. You may want to become a counselor. If that is something that you've had on your heart, in your mind, know that this is validation that yes, you are meant to do that in some capacity. Whether you go to school to be a therapist or a counselor of some sort, or you just live that in your day-to-day world of just dropping those nuggets, dropping those seeds on the people that you meet. Let's read Celestial Alignment for you. It says embodiment. How do you want to feel? Once again, the feelings, I talked about that. You think often about what you want, but Goddess energy speaks to us in feelings. Celestial alignment is being in sync with the energetic feeling, the frequency of the sacred. Everything that you desire is in that frequency. Match it with your feelings. That is the energy of the Goddess. Goddess declaration. I am always being guided in the right direction. That is your mantra for this week. Know that you are always being guided in the right direction. When things come up that try to throw you into a state of not being happy, things that come up that, you might want to sit there and think about over and over because they're things that you don't want in your life. They're causing stress. It's causing some form of chaos. It's making you doubt where you are currently at in life. Tell yourself, I am always being guided in the right direction, right? Just because we feel resistance, we experience resistance, whether that is from people around us, jobs, situations, whatever, you name it, does not mean that we are not on the right path. Sometimes we have to push through those things to really realize and remember just how powerful we are, and to reclaim old lessons and memories that we lost from past lives. And once we make it through those things to the other side, we come up on the rainbows. And I feel like there's a deep knowing within you, Pile 1, of the things you're meant for, who you're meant to be, maybe as a counselor, the way you're meant to feel in this life. You have this deep inner knowing of who you are. And you're really being called to stay in tune with that this week, and to not let unhealed people, negative, naysayers, situations, events going on in, around the globe, whatever, to throw you off your track, because you are in alignment. You're currently in alignment. And all the things that are happening around you this week are just really progressing you and accelerating you on that journey. So don't let your ego come in and self-sabotage. Don't let the doubt, the fear, the worry take over. Tell yourself that you are always being guided to alignment. And there you are. How beautiful. Okay. We have the Star, Ten of Cups, the Hermit, and your bottom of the deck energy is the Three of Pentacles. You may have some sort of wish fulfillment come true this week or in the next 7 days, whenever you watch it. This is a timeless reading. I think I forgot to mention that, but whenever you watch it, it will apply to the next 7 days. There's going to be some sort of truth. I'm going to cover up her nakedness, because YouTube does not always like that. Okay, cover up the nakedness there. There's going to be some sort of wish fulfillment that comes in for you this week. There may be some sort of event with that change, with that chaos that might be happening this week, that leaves you feeling raw, feeling naked. And you're going to be called, like I said, to remember who you are. Remember the feeling that you want to feel, and make sure you keep yourself in that energy. And by doing that, you're going to bring in this wish fulfillment of finding balance, peace, harmony within yourself. Maybe that is also that deep knowing that you have of you're able to alchemize things. Part of your gifts from Atlantis was being able to alchemize, to manifest. And you overcoming whatever it is that comes up this week that tries to throw you out of alignment brings back that deep knowing from your past lives that you've always had. It brings back this gift of knowing that you can transmute anything that comes your way. And and it's really kind of fitting. These are the tea leaf cards that I put on there. Oops. This one says, keep your eyes on the prize. That's what you're being called to do this week. Keep your eyes on the prize. Focus on your happiness. Focus on what it is that you know deep down that you deserve, that you're meant to experience within this life. And part of what you're meant to experience in this life is this overflow of happiness. Being happy within yourself. Oh, wow. There is a deer that just walked up to my hotel patio. A doe. You might also be seeing does this week. Getting the chills as I say that. Does are about abundance. They're also about innocence, and you might want to look them up. There might be extra meanings there for you that will resonate with you. But for me, they're about abundance and innocence, and that is what's coming back into you. It's like this childlike innocence and happiness and abundance that you may be lost due to things that happened in your childhood, or, just life being hard as an adult. But that's coming back into you this week. Wow, that's so synchronistic. Please look up doe spirit and look up any other further meanings for that. You focusing on yourself and your happiness, going inward, doing that inner reflection of yourself, not allowing your ego to come in and throw you off your trail of happiness. Following your inner light, your inner guidance, your deep inner knowing is going to bring you so much happiness this week. And and also with this Hermit, this is I feel like, first off, you are an incredibly spiritual person, pile one. You're incredibly spiritual people. And there are secrets from your past lives, memories, talents, abilities that are going to be reawakened for you this week by following your own inner counsel, your own inner guidance, and focusing on the happy. You're really being called to work with spirit, mind, body, soul, find balance within yourself. Maybe get out in nature a bit. Look at your tea leaf here. It says, give life your best and life will give its best to you. That's what you're being called to do this week. Life is hard, man. It's hard adulting. It's hard being around unhealed, unhappy people. They might think that they're happy, but the energy that they exude, the way that they treat people shows that they're clearly not happy. And you might be dealing with some of that this week. All you can do is focus on your happy and give it your best. Give it your all. And that will return to you tenfold. Tenfold. I didn't even catch that. You're ending a cycle. You're ending a cycle, I want to say, of others not being able to have any control over your emotions. That is what you are mastering this week. Those are the powers that your soul is remembering this week. And that doesn't mean that people will never cause you to waver again. The way, events, people, things will never cause you to waver again. That you will never doubt yourself, doubt your abilities again. But once you know it, once your soul recognizes it again, it will be a lot easier to come back to center, to come back to your happy, and to not allow outside people, forces, energy to hold you down for too long. Work with the energies that come into you this week, pile 1, and transmute them back into happy. Know that any negativity, any low vibes that may come to you this week, they are coming in to awaken your deep knowing, your soul memories, your soul gifts. I'm feeling clairsentient abilities. I'm getting the chills as I say that. Clairsentient abilities are really coming in stronger for you this week. That's clear sensing. You might feel the tingles. You might be able to trying to think. Your feelings. You will be able to know that you can trust your feelings. Whatever happens this week is going to either re-solidify or solidify for you that you are able to trust your feelings, your intuitions in certain situations. And that is going to be something that you can rejoice in. Because you being able to have that clear sensing, right? Being able to trust your intuition, that will always keep you in alignment with your path. So pile 1, I don't know what chaos, what change may come in for you this week. It may be within work and career with those pentacles. It may just be your own emotions with all of this water here and just dealing with your day-to-day life. But you taking that refuge, you going inward, you putting those blinders on, not focusing about people, places, things around you, and just focusing on your own inner light, your own inner knowing, focusing on your own self-development, will bring in so much happiness and joy and an awakening of your gifts. And that progress within yourself is going to, I'm hearing catalyst. It's going to be the catalyst that catapults you into whatever is awaiting you at the end of your rainbow. Whatever that is for you. That could be love and relationships, family. That could be within career and finances. It could be, like I said, becoming a counselor of some sort. But that is what awaits you this week, pile 1. Know that whatever is happening around you is happening for your best and highest good, to put you in alignment with your path. Choose to stay happy. Choose to find things to stay happy about, even when or if things don't seem very happy around you. All right. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please leave me a chalice, leave me a cup in the comment section and claim this for yourself. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate just sharing your energy with me. This is very beautiful, and you have so much happiness. You got the happiness card with the 10 of Cups happiness. There's so much happiness and fulfillment coming in for you. I'm so very, very happy for you. So, once again, thank you for being here, and I hope to see you again soon. Love you so much. Goodbye. pile 2. If you chose this abundance card, these will be your messages. I did not say this in the beginning, but these messages are timeless. So whenever you catch them, they will apply to the energy for the next 7 days. You have abundance with the root chakra. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. This week, you're really being called to be grounded in yourself and who you are. There might be things that come in that try to throw you off kilter, throw you out of, make you come up out of character, so to speak. But know that those things are coming up just to strengthen your roots, strengthen your resolve. Strengthen your resolve to keep manifesting, keep doing the things that you can do to create the abundance that you know that you seek and deserve within this life. Also, there may be some abundance coming in for you that really bring you some more safety and security. That could be financial abundance, that could be love and support from people around you. That could be just a deeper feeling of being connected to yourself and who you are. Solid like a rock is what I just heard. Oops, oh, I wanted to fall. I already drew all of the oracle cards, but we will also draw some tarot cards at the end. So this message really wanted to come out for you. Breathe. Archangel Raphael, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. This week for you, pile 2, some old patterns maybe trying to creep in, some old thoughts, some old beliefs, that self-doubt. It could be people around you, situations around you that are happening. Could just be your own inner dialogue that so many of us have, right? Where we tell ourselves that we're not doing enough, we're not good enough, we need to be better, we need more, we're not safe, we're not secure. Whatever it is, it's going to try to creep up this week. I just heard thoughts of same old thing. Same old patterns, same routines. Like I can't get out of them. That's not true. You're being called to breathe through those moments, whether they are with people around you, work situations, right? Or just within your own mind. You're being called to really stay rooted in who you are, who you know that you are. To release any release those old dialogues that other people may have placed upon you, that other people may have passed down to you, that tell you that you are not abundant, that you do not have enough, that you are not enough. That, things always pass you by, that good things never happen to you, that other people always get the things that you want. Whatever it is for you, you're really being called to breathe through that and to release old patterns. And in doing so, you create abundance for yourself. You create, I'm getting the chills in my heart for you. In doing so, that allows you to manifest the abundance that you seek. When we release these old patterns, these old routines, these things that were more than likely passed down to us from parents who, even if your parents had money, maybe they didn't spend that money on you, or maybe at some point they told you that you did not deserve that toy from the store because you were not good enough. You were not being good enough in that moment. Whatever it is, those things attach themselves to our egos, right? And it creates blockages. You may have some of those memories popping up. You may have experiences, situations this week that put you back into those energies, into those feelings. And you're being called to really remind yourself this week that that is not who you are. That you are abundant, that you are love, you are a child of the divine. And to remind yourself that what you think, you create. So if you have thoughts or things around you that make you feel as though you are unworthy, that you are unlovable, not enough, you're being called to change that dialogue, to take some deep breaths in that moment and change that dialogue. Tell yourself that I am abundant, I am enough, I am lovable, I am worthy, and to re-ground yourself. And in you alchemizing that energy and turning it into something positive in that moment, it beckons in the manifestations that you were trying to call into yourself. It releases any blockages of manifestations that you may have. Your next card out is Emerald Tablet Activation, Cosmic Ordering, Divine Alchemy, Conscious Manifesting. This card came out in the 7/7 portal reading. If you watched that reading and also received that card, please let me know in the comments. This is just further validation that whatever you heard in that reading, you needed to hear it, and you really need to take stock of it. And if you did not watch those messages with that card, you're being called to go do that. You have 2 cards here with heart chakra and 1 root chakra. This week, whatever is happening, it's healing your heart. It's bringing, I want to say it's clearing any blockages around your heart chakra, and it's calling in that cosmic ordering that I want to say you've been waiting for. Emerald Tablet Activation says, when the Emerald Tablet Activation card appears, you are being called to remember the gifts you are carrying from previous lifetimes. Even if you don't always understand how to express them, there is a part of you that knows you hold great power within. That's what you need to get rooted in, is believing in your power and knowing that you have the power within yourself to manifest what it is that you seek. This is a special time for you to use that power to bring into manifestation all that you need for your life to unfold in a way that is in alignment with your best interests. How synchronistic. All that has unfolded so far has given you the opportunity to learn and grow, even the unsettling moments. But you are a master alchemist with the capacity to take all that was once challenging and use it to create positive opportunities for yourself. That's what I was saying in the beginning. That's so crazy. As above, so below. All the thoughts you send up to source will contribute to your evolution on Earth. 44:44 on the clock as I say that. That is stability, that's grounding, that is security and safety. that is what's coming in for you this week. Whether that is spiritually, so that you can then go out and manifest, be that master manifester that I believe that you are at a soul level. You may have been drawn to pile 1. If you were, I suggest you also watch that. Wow. So very cool. As above, so below. Didn't I say that? Like, your thoughts create your reality or something like that? I start channeling and then I can't remember everything. But what you think is what you call into you. So if you're thinking negative things, that is what will continue to happen. But if you take those moments to breathe out and remind yourself that you are abundant, that you are love, that you can manifest anything that you want, that is what will also begin to happen. It might not happen overnight. It might not happen next week. But if you stay in that energy, the longer you stay in that energy, the quicker the momentum will build to begin bringing in those manifestations. Wow. You are a master manifester. It could be something that you have always felt within yourself and maybe just didn't know how to really break through. This week, these guidances, they're going to help you to push through any blockages. I'm getting the tingles from my solar plexus up to my crown for you. This week, these next 7 days are going to give you the events, the occurrences, the people, whoever it is, the memories even that you need to help push through those blockages and finally remember who you are and to really be grounded. You might even see, I have to say it because it was shown to me. You might see physical proof of your manifestations once you start doing this work. It might just be something little. It could be something big with that abundance. Who knows? It's going to be different for all of you. But you're going to see proof of how you changing the energy, how you changing the energy that you are exuding, your thoughts, the way that you think about people around you, the way that you think about your current situation. When you alchemize that and turn it into something positive and know that everything that's happening is happening for your best and highest good, to teach you the lessons that you need to activate yourself and to really step into your power, it's like you will immediately see results of it. I don't know, hell, it could be you just thinking about someone and they reach out to you. It could be you being like, oh, I could really use a coffee today. And someone shows up with the coffee or asks you if they want you to pick up a coffee. You could decide to go buy a lottery ticket and you might not win the jackpot, but you might win something on it. It's going to be different for all of us. We're all manifesting something different. It could even be love with these green, with the heart chakra here. It could be meeting someone new that becomes a lifelong friend. I don't know. I'm excited to see what the rest of the week has for you. Okay, next card out is Storms, 13. Reduces to a 4. More stability, more rich chakra for you. And this is what the whole reading's been talking about. Storms have a way of destroying the things that need destroying in order for us to rebuild ourselves up. Let's read that card for you. 13 storms. There's a mantra in here that you should keep with yourself and remind yourself this week. Maybe even write it on a Post-it note and stick it on your bathroom mirror. And read it to yourself in the morning to help you get through your day. It says, "What would you like to change? If you are not actively changing it, you are choosing it. To make shift happen, focus on what you want. Stop giving energy to what is not working." That's you controlling your thoughts. That's you no longer thinking about the things that are causing you anxiety, stress, angst, depression. That's you refocusing your thoughts, alchemizing that energy, and focusing on what you do want. The biggest thing holding you back is you. If you want people and life to treat you better, you go first. If you attract betrayals, stress, and strife, the common denominator is you. Beating yourself up is self-harm. Feel your feelings, honor your journey, tell yourself the truth, and practice self-compassion. Goddess declaration, I make shift happen. And that was on page 27, which reduces to a 9, which tells me that you are at the end of learning this lesson, of that your thoughts control the outcome. If you're currently stressing and worrying about the things in your life that you don't want to happen, like I said, you're only going to beget more of those things. But if you start focusing on the outcomes that you want, you will quickly see first off, how strong your energy is, how you are a master manifester. And when you shift your energy to start focusing on the abundance that you are, you will quickly see how abundance comes to you. Wow. That's so beautiful. Your next card out is Peace in reverse, 23. That's the change that's going on around you. That's the chaos that you may be experiencing this week. It may be all in your head. It could be legit from people around you. If it's from people and situations around you, those are, I hate to say your tests from the universe, but those are, no, it's not tests. Those are the guides being placed in your path to help you to come back to this place of being able to breathe and find peace in whatever situation that you are currently in. Controlling your thoughts, controlling the storms within your own mind, and alchemizing that, shifting that into bringing in the abundance that you seek, that you know is meant for you. Honestly. Okay, 23. Peace in reverse says, now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. That's what we've been talking about. Even if there are dissonant notes in the music of your life, all that means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass, and once again, your life will be filled with beautiful music. Something's going on this week. It may have been something that's been going on for some time already in your life, creating storms within your mind, within your energy. You're really being called to just stay grounded in who you are. Stay grounded in your inner knowing. Stay grounded within your peace. Knowing that the people, places, situations, things around you that are causing you stress, worry, anxiety, they probably will not even be there a year from now, right? Maybe even a month from now. So there's no point in making yourself sick with worry over them. They're not worth your energy. Your first card out is the Seven of Swords. These are those thoughts. These are the energies, the things that people may say, the things that you may say to yourself. You're leaving behind what does not serve you and taking the lessons. You're being called to really examine the ways that you deceive yourself, right? What thoughts are you focusing on, pile 2? You just got another 7. What thoughts are you focusing on? What are the words that you are telling to yourself? What lies are you telling yourself? Maybe about your current situation. Maybe about yourself even. Learn the lessons that are being presented to you this week. Those lessons are that you can control your mind, that you can leave some things behind and take the rest. Leave behind the negativity, the ways that you judge yourself, the ways that you are too hard on yourself. Leave that all behind. Those are not burdens that you are meant to carry. Next card is the 7 of Wands. You might be interested in looking up Master number 77 and Angel number 77. First off, what that tells me, yet again, is you are a master manifester. You have very strong energy. The Ascended Masters are also working with you. You might be interested in looking up Ascended Masters. There may be someone there that you really resonate with and that you can begin to call upon when you are feeling these twinges of self-doubt, when you're feeling these thoughts of doubting yourself, doubting where you are in life, doubting your abilities. You can call on that person for guidance. You're going to be, there's like this inner battle I feel going on within you, pile 2. And like I said, this could be something that it's not just happening this week. It's probably something that's been carried into this week for you. I'm really being drawn to the book, Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. If you have it, I suggest you read it. In it, it talks about fights or struggles that you can't win because you'll be fighting against you. I feel like that's what's happening for you this week in some area of your life, that there's something within yourself that you've been struggling with, battling with, and it seems like a never-ending struggle. And that's because the fight is only with you, love. I'm getting the chills as I say that. The fight has been in your head. Yes, things around you may not be perfect, but they continue to not be perfect because of the thoughts that you choose to have. So you're really being called to fight down those feelings of inadequacy, those feelings of unworthiness, and to step into this new version of yourself as the Page of Cups. This is starting a new chapter of self-love, self-respect, knowing your worth, knowing how to control the waves of emotions that may come up within you from time to time, the memories, the past hurts, the pains. Learning to settle down those waves so you can listen to your intuition, so you can follow your heart. And when you begin to do that, in doing so, you're going to be pleasantly surprised by the surprises, the manifestations that seem to just pop out of nowhere. I don't know what you're going through, pile 2. What I can tell you is that I don't know one person who's never experienced it, myself included. It's still something that I struggle with, especially when I come up against resistance from other people around me. And I feel like that's partly what you're dealing with. It's the people around you that you feel like you always have to battle against, fight against, because maybe they're not seeing your full beauty. They're not seeing your worth. Maybe there's some really unhealed people around you. Maybe there's competition within a job situation. And they might be sending daggers your way, sending some low vibe energy your way. But you're being called to not absorb that. It's not yours. It's not your fight. And to also not allow it to control your thoughts. Because you are love. You have a pure heart with all of this heart energy here. You know what you want in life. Focus. Look at how she's staring at this fish. Like, it's all lovingly and like, Focus on that. Focus on the good things in your life. Focus on that love that you have for yourself. Focus on that abundance that you know that you are cultivating for yourself. Whether or not other people are okay with it, whether or not other people agree with it, whether or not other people understand it. They don't need to understand it because it's just for you. It's amazing how we have 3 cards here, actually 4, of storms. Push through this week, pile 2. Breathe. Remember to breathe. Whether that is legit people around you who are seeming to want to battle with you, throw daggers your way, whether that's your own thoughts, whether that's past painful memories. Weather that storm. Keep your eye on the prize, because once you get to the other side, abundance is waiting for you. Pile 2. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Claim this reading for yourself. Claim your peace. Leave a peace sign in the comment section for me, please, to claim your peace and to honestly give a big FU to anyone and anything around you that's trying to throw you out of your peace. They're coming up so that you can once and for all understand your full potential, your full power. It could be people around you or thoughts that you are having yourself. It's happening for your best and highest good, so you can step into your power of who you are, so you can heal any blockages around your heart chakra and root chakra and claim your full abundance. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. I look forward to all of the abundance that you have coming your way after you master this lesson. You may not master it. Actually, you know what I'm going to say? You will come very, very close, if not completely mastering it within these next 7 days. It's very interesting that this reading is for the week ahead, the next 7 days, and you have 2 7 cards here. You are such a powerful spiritual being, and I want you to know that, pile 2. You have the ability to manifest whatever is on your heart. So instead of focusing on the naysayers, the haters, focus on your abundance. I hope to see you all again soon. Love you so much. Goodbye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this guilt card with the sacral chakra, these will be your messages. It says, guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Over these next 7 days, by the way, this is a timeless message. So whenever you come across it, it will apply to your next 7 days and going onward, right? Because energy never dies. It just transforms into other forms. You're releasing guilt. You're releasing old, outdated beliefs that have been hindering you creatively, spiritually. You may have felt blocked in some area of your life when it comes to creativity, when it comes to maybe having children, being a parent, being the best parent that you feel that you could be, when it comes to having loving, nurturing relationships even. Wherever you have felt blocked in any of those areas, that is what is coming up for you this week to help you unblock it, to help you release those energies, to progress you on your path of growth. You may have been drawn to pile 1. If you were, I suggest you watch that. For your healing your sacral chakra, there's, and it may not all happen this week or over these next 7 days for you, but these next 7 days are really putting you onto that path of healing, of feeling whole again. You are transforming from the inside out. As within, so without. Okay, you may have also been drawn to pile 2. If you were, I suggest you watch them. I hate to say that, but if you were drawn to this one, and I also said to go watch the others, then there's clearly messages there for you as well. You're transforming from the inside out. And as you release this guilt within yourself, your soul will begin to transform and grow. And that growth will show up in this 3D world around you. Your next card out is You Know What to Do. Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. This reminds me of the Hermit card so much, which came out in pile 1. There's something inside of you. It could be, there's something inside of you that's definitely been dimming your light. And whatever that is will come to light for you this week. You might be drawn to act upon something, do something, head in a new direction, travel somewhere. You're being called to act upon that. Those things will assist in your growth. Your next card out says Crystal Skull, Wisdom, Clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. It's a cool card. I haven't even seen all of these cards yet. Clarity is coming to you. Once you release this guilt, which I feel will happen over these next 7 days, you will also receive clarity in some situation of your life. And I feel like part of that clarity that's actually coming in for you is how some guilt that has been unbeknownst to you has been hindering you, has been dimming your light. Yes, that's what the clarity will be. And also discovering that is going to give you what you need It's also going to give you the next steps, is what I'm hearing. You know what to do. There might be people around you who have been projecting this guilt onto you, making you feel guilty or worried about something. That you may need to cut out, release. Let's see what this card has to say for you. Crystal Skull. All right, it says, your message. All aspects of your life are becoming clearer at this time. Expect to become aware of what you need to step away from to have a more focused path. Yes, I was just saying that. I love how this happens. Okay, you may have felt indecisive, but now you are downloading direct guidance from the heart of Source, so you can live and express yourself in a more authentic way. Know that downloads often appear as your own inner guidance, encouraging you to move forward. Oh my God, you guys, I'm getting the chills. You know what to do. Act upon it without delay. These cards they synced up so well. The key is to recognize the calmness they bring. This is a time of clarity and connection. Crystal Skull downloads are here to bring clarification to what you have been receiving within. In order for the next phase of your journey to unfold, you must follow the information you have received. You know what you need to do to heal and grow. If you've been asking for a sign that the healing work you have been doing has been successful, trust that this card is the message you have been waiting for. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that. I got so many chills for you. So many chills, pile 3. The information that you have been waiting for could be within these messages. We'll see. It could be guidance that is coming to you these next 7 days. You are claircognizant. You have clear knowing. And that is because you are so spiritually connected, right? We have purples in here, purple here. Your crown chakra, your third eye is wide open. And I feel like people, places, situations around you or from your past have dimmed that light. They've dimmed that knowing within yourself. But this week, you're really being called to pay attention to that inner knowing, to pay attention to that guidance that comes to you. Don't dismiss it as, your ego. Don't dismiss it as just random thoughts that come into your head, because they are not. They are divinely channeled to you from Source, from the divine. They are the roadmap of your own self-awareness to help you heal yourself, release any guilt that you may be having around a situation that has been holding you back. You releasing this is preparing you for the next phase of your journey. And you releasing this guilt will bring in the information that you need for the next phase of your journey. That's so cool. So cool. Ooh, I'm hungry. Next card out is Joy. Card 16 reduces to a 7. That's the highest spiritual number that you can get. With releasing of this guilt, joy will be welcomed back into your life. Joy in some area that you've maybe felt stagnant in, stuck in. Look, oh my goodness. Sacral chakra, here we have the mother feeding baby earth, right? That's you. That's you feeding your own cup, filling your own cup, releasing the blockages that were around you. I feel like with this clarity that comes in, there will be joy. Because it's like a long-awaited answer that you have been just trying so hard to find. Right now, your focus should not be on discovering any answers. It should be releasing any blockages that you have within yourself. People, places, situations, things around you might trigger you to remember some past hurts, pains, heartaches, memories that could have to do with your mother, that could have to do with your childhood. Know that those are not your thoughts just running amok. Know that those are channeled guidance from spirit of things that you should look into, because there's things there that you need to release. Your next card out is Truth Be Told. 14 reduces to a 5. All of the piles have been getting 5s. Lots of change, chaos, turmoil happening for many of us right now. But know that that change, that chaos, that turmoil, it's all for our best and highest good, to help us to release and to heal the things that need to be released and healed, so that we can receive the information, the guidance that we need for our paths ahead. I'm going to read the joy card for you because there's a mantra there that you should keep with you this week. All right, embodiment says, you deserve to be happy. It is safe for you to feel good. Allow yourself to feel joy with no limits. This is self-love. Your happiness doesn't need to look like anyone else's. If you can't imagine it, you won't be able to live it. Giggle therapy break. Close your eyes and see yourself joy-filled. Now laugh with your mouth and your eyes wide open. Try it to release feel-good endorphins. Goddess declaration. I feel like me when I'm happy. Your guilt might be around your own joy and feeling as though you cannot enjoy the fruits of your labor because other people around you are still suffering. Feeling guilty that you may have left past family members behind, past friends behind, situations behind, because they were no longer bringing you joy. You did those things. You've done what you've had to do for your happiness. So don't block the blessings of your joy by holding on to them. And if there are people in your life currently who are making you not feel joyful, whether that's, a romantic relationship where the person, really doesn't show up for you, they don't support you, they're not loving and nurturing enough, or a job that does not see your worth, that does not appreciate the work and effort that you give to them. Whatever it is, don't feel guilty walking away from them. Don't feel guilty choosing you. You're being called to practice extreme self-love over these next 7 days and going forward for the rest of your life. You're being called to choose you. There may be things that have been holding you back from doing what you want to do in life, experiencing what you want to experience. Heck, maybe you wanted to even, go to college and make something of yourself, but you've stayed home to work menial, dead-end jobs because of the way your family and friends talk about you wanting to make something of yourself. Don't let their pain hold you back. It's time to admit the truth to yourself of what you need, what you want in life in order to be happy, to feel prosperous, to feel that joy that we all deserve to feel. Admit to yourself the ways in which you deserve to be loved, the ways in which you want to be loved. Let's read this card for you. I feel like I'm really feeling strong relationship vibes here. You know, it could be romantic, could be friendship, could be family or work. So I'm going to read the messages. It says, people tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back. Speak your truth and listen. Prosperity message says, are you willing to do whatever it takes to experience the prosperous life you desire? If you want to be an artist, do you make your art a priority? If you want to be a healer, do you set time aside to learn new things to help you serve? A writer must write and a singer must sing. Being true to your calling is essential to your moving forward. That's the second time we've talked about the path ahead, moving forward. There is another oracle message here too. It's time to have a look at the real, honest truth about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs about prosperity, about your relationship to money, to compensation, and to meaningful work. Ask yourself, what is true for me? And you will find the key to abundance. What's true for you may not be true for others, and that's okay. We all have our own journeys. And I really want you to keep that in the back of your head these next 7 days and honestly moving through the rest of your life. We all have our own journeys, our own things that we're meant to experience. Not everybody, wants to be a famous artist or musician, right? Some people just want to live a simple life out in the country, growing their own vegetables and whatnot. Some people want to get married and have big families. Some people never want to get married, never want to have children. They just want to travel all their days. What is true for you? You're being called to no longer dim your light on the things that you want because other people around you may not agree with it, may not understand it. Put yourself back into this high vibrational energy and bring clarity to yourself by finally admitting the truth to yourself. No longer feeling guilty over the things that I feel. That card wanted to flip. The Magician. I'm not going to take it. But that's what you're being called to do. Manifest the reality that you want by admitting the truth to yourself. Releasing the guilt. What brings you joy? Pile 3. Focus on what brings you joy and go after it. That is your light. That's your beacon. Just because other people don't understand it, that's too many. Okay, I'm going to take it. Fine, Spirit. Just because people don't understand it, don't agree with it, they may try to cut you down, judge you for it, tell you, who are you to expect these things or think that you deserve these things, or might say that you think that you're better than them. That's just their egos because they were too afraid to go after what they wanted. Don't let them hold you back. Don't let them place that guilt on you. If that's what's happening in your life, it's going to be different for everyone. But I'm really feeling that strongly. Your first card out is the 9 of Cups. This is that joy. You're being called out first. Treat yourself this week. Pile 3. Treat yourself to something that's just for you. Whether that's you just, taking time off, taking time to yourself to just be in your own energy, away from other people, places, things, and their opinions and, low vibe energies. This could be you treating yourself to a nice, pretty dress, some nice new heels, getting your hair done, your makeup done. I don't know. Whatever that is for you. Love on yourself. Give yourself that nurturing and loving that you want to receive from the people around you who may not understand you. Give it to yourself. Pour into your own cup is the first thing for you this week. But also follow your joy. Admit the truth to yourself. And then you finally admitting that truth to yourself, that allows you to release the guilt, release the worries, so that you can find your joy. Next card out is the Seven of Cups. Sevens are really wanting to come out in these readings. All of these piles are connected. I'm just going to say that. So if you feel so inclined to watch them, do so. Otherwise, don't worry about it. But this is telling me that you have so many options, more options than you are allowing yourself to see. You might be afraid to choose a cup, to choose a path. The only reason that you have any fear of that is because of this guilt that is being placed on you, because you are not admitting the truth to yourself. You may be trying to, live your life in the accordance of what your family, your friends, your surroundings, what people around you say that you should expect, what you should want, who you should be. It's time to release that. I just had, what is that song, Spirit? They just showed me the image. Fast car. You've got a fast car. I've got a ticket to get us out of here. Working at the convenience store. Just a little bit of money. Don't have to drive too far. Finally see what it means to be living. And we weren't driving in your car, speeding so fast, felt like I was drunk. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone. It might be fast car. I can't remember. But basically, the image they gave me with that was in that song. It talks about the mom walking out because she got tired of the dad's ish and how he couldn't hold down a job and he was an alcoholic. So the daughter decided to stay and take care of the father because she said someone needed to do it. That could be you. You could have stayed to take care of things at home. Maybe stayed to take care of younger siblings, stayed to take care of a parent, whatever it was, grandparent. You may have told yourself you had no other choice in doing so. Whatever it is for you. You may have told yourself that you had no choices, that you had to make this specific choice. But that was you putting that guilt on yourself. That was you choosing to put other people above yourself and your own joy. This week, I feel, is going to expose the ways in which you have held yourself back, the ways in which you have taken away your own choice within life, within your happiness. And once you begin to really be honest with yourself about the choices that you have made in life and how they have placed you where you are in life, you will begin to be able to release that guilt. And once you release that guilt, it's like paths of opportunity will open up for you. And you'll know what to do. You'll be called to grab one of those cups, follow one of those paths. Because whichever one you choose, you'll be guided to the right one. It will eventually lead you to the joy that you seek. Next card out is the Ace of Cups. This is you choosing you. This is you filling your own cup. Filling your cup so much that it overfloweth and spills into everyone around you. If you've held yourself back because you felt that you needed to stay somewhere to take care of the family, take care of your siblings, whatever it is, first off, know that you choosing to do that has only depleted your cup. You choosing to do that sucks your well dry, and you are meant to be a reservoir. You're meant to be that beacon of love and hope and light for yourself, the people around you, your community. But until you can be honest with yourself and embark upon the things that you want to experience, go after the things that you want, your well will always be dry. But once you start to fill your cup by owning your truths, you will have more to give to others. I hope that's making sense for you. Pile 3. Next card out is the King of Swords. This is you being called to speak your truth, to own your truth, to live in your truth, to cut away the things that are holding you back so that you can finally ascend your throne, your rightful place on the throne. You might have to put some people in their place. You might have to speak some truths. And you may feel guilty about how you have to say it. Maybe you've tried to say things to certain people in your life in many different ways, but they have still not fully understood it. This is you being a little bit more blunt, caring more about your heart, your feelings, your needs, your desires over the wants of others. We all have our own journeys. Everyone has a choice in the paths that they choose, the way that they choose to live their life. And if other people are held back by their own choices, that's not for you to take on and place upon yourself. You're meant to live your life, live your journey. Next card out is the Five of Cups. You're being called to not mourn the things that you have to leave behind, to not place that guilt on yourself, to focus on what you do have. That's you, that's your partnership with the divine, that's your connection to spirit, your intuition. You know what to do. Next card out is the Two of Swords. This is your choice. You're making a choice. It could be over these next 7 days. I'm hearing 7 days to 7 months. These energies might be affecting your life. You have a choice to make, whether to stay where you're at, experiencing the things that you are currently experiencing that you no longer want to experience, or to leave things behind that are no longer serving you. To heal yourself, or to stay in a place of being unhealed, of not feeling the full magnitude of joy and love that you are wanting to experience. And your final card out is the Ten of Pentacles. This is what you want. I feel like my heart chakra just lit up when I said that. This is the truth that you need to admit to yourself. Yes, you want to live an abundant life. You may want to go out and have a family. This is happy home, happy family, having your needs met, having security, stability, companionship, loyalty. It's okay to want those things. And if you're in a relationship right now where you feel that you are not getting them, it's also okay to speak up on that. People will make their own choices. You can't be afraid of what they choose. You might be afraid that you speaking up for yourself, you admitting the truth to yourself of what you need, what you want, might make someone walk away from you, leave you. But if that is the case, know that they were just not meant to be on your path. They were not to be and experience this happiness that you have coming into yourself. This abundance, this love, this wonderfully intuitive, guided by spirit life that you were meant to experience and live. Everyone has a choice. It's time for you to release the blindfold and follow your heart. Release any guilt that you have and walk towards joy. Many options and opportunities are coming your way, but they will not come your way until you can speak the truth to yourself. Of what it is that you want to experience. And once you do that, there will be many choices to make, but you're being called to have faith, right? That you are being guided towards your joy. Some opportunities may pop up for you this week. You may have to leave behind some people, places, things that are no longer serving you. Other people may choose to walk away from you finally speaking your truth and standing up for yourself. It may happen. Don't allow that to place any guilt on you. Because this is where you are headed. Financial security, stability, loving, committed relationships, whether that's romantic, friendship, having your own family if you want. Loyalty, dependability within the relationships that are within your life. And you deserve it. You deserve it. So pile 3, if this resonated with you, please leave me a heart emoji in the comment section and claim this for yourself. Claim your clarity, claim your peace, claim your joy. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. I thank you so much for sharing your energy with me, and I hope this reading was like the catalyst, it's like the trickling of love back into your own cup. From a trickle to a roar. I believe I just said that in the 7/7 portal messages. So if you watched that video and you heard that message within there, know that this is validation that reading was meant for you and that you are on the right path. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I hope to see you again soon. I love you so much. Goodbye. All right, pile 4. If you chose this friendship card, these will be your messages. We have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. With the purple, the crown chakra. Your crown chakra is going to be lit, over these next 7 days. You may receive you may meet a new friend. You may receive some insight as to why you met a particular person in your past or why someone is currently in your life. Your next card out, Anunnaki light codes, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. That's a beautiful card. Hope you can see that really well. Let's read that card for you. I have never even seen that before. This next 7 days, though, I did not say this in the beginning. It is a timeless reading. Whenever you catch it, it will apply to you over the next 7 days and going forward, because energy never dies. Energetic shift. There's a friend in your life, a relationship within your life that is helping you to shift energetically. This relationship could be from the past, it could be present, but it has helped you to grow and to learn some lessons that have been required for you to end a specific cycle in your life. All right, let's see. The message says, hope that didn't cut out. My phone's about to die. The message says, great change is coming to you, but this can only occur if you are willing to shift your perception. You may be experiencing resistance to change, but please know this is simply fear of the new, not intuition. If you are wondering what is the best course of action, the Anunnaki are encouraging you to go with the new. Old systems, old ways of being, and old ways of doing things must be released if you are to evolve. Change can bring a sense of vulnerability, but will allow you to make a deeper connection to your feelings, gifts, and what is important to you. You are standing at a gateway of pure potential that will be ignited as soon as you move through this necessary change. Be open to new information, new processes, and new ideas. You are part of a new energy upon Earth. You're coming to the end of a cycle, and a specific relationship within your life, whether past or present, has helped you to usher in that change. You may have been drawn to pile 1. But I will also say that all of the piles have been connected today. So if you felt like you just could not make a choice, you may want to watch all of them because there may be messages in all of them for you. Your next card out says shame. 19 reduces to a 10. That's the end of that cycle. I've never seen that card either. So let's read that one. Says embodiment. You are secretly scared that you are not enough. Shame is lying to you. You are not broken, unlovable, ugly, or unworthy. Shame keeps us small and hiding. Accept yourself now. You are a bright light. Allow yourself to see who you really are. You are doing the very best you can. You are lovable and you are complete. Goddess declaration. I am protected. So this could, like I said, this could be a friend, past or present, but I'm really feeling like it's a spiritual friend who is giving you insights and downloads and guidance to remind yourself that you are lovable, that there's nothing that you need to feel ashamed of. Anything that you may have done in your past that still haunt you today, know that you did the best that you could at the given moment with the maturity level, the skills and talents that you had. It's time to release those, to release that guilt. That came up in pile 3, I believe. So you may, once again, be interested in watching that or all of the piles because they've all been connected. You're coming to the end of this cycle of holding on to any shame that you have felt from your past, from who you are, who you want to be, who you want to become. These next 7 days are giving you what you need in order to do that, to release that. Your next card out says Indigo Children. Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Maybe this shame that you may feel deep down comes from something in your childhood. Maybe it comes from you being different. People making you feel as though your thoughts, the way you acted, the way that you carried yourself. Maybe some people placed that shame on you, made you feel as though you needed to be someone other than who you were in order to be accepted. I want to say that you are an indigo child. I can't remember the date range, but I believe it was people born from like 1979 to 1986, perhaps. Don't quote me on that. But that might be something that you're interested in looking up. Indigo and crystal children. There may be things in there that resonate with you, that make you feel seen, make you feel as though you are not alone, so that you are finally able to release that shame. This friendship that alerts you to this information could be this very message. Because if you have clicked on this, we are soul tribe. Whether or not we ever meet in person, we are connected. You may feel as though you want to go into a field of helping children, be a counselor perhaps, be a teacher, teaching children, just helping children to feel seen and not so awkward, right? Healing, and it might not necessarily be children. It could just be young souls in adult form, helping people to heal in general, to allow themselves to be their unique selves. Whatever it is that you're learning here with this end of the cycle, I feel that you will be taking it with you, for the rest of your days and helping others to also heal. Your next card out is Exchanging Gifts. 27 reduces to a 9. That's nearing the completion of that cycle. And then you have your 10 here, which is the full completion. There might be a lot of energies around you these next 7 days of maybe past memories, past thoughts. I'm really feeling it's mostly internal for you these next 7 days and going forward, of things that you need to release, things that have caused you shame, have caused you to dim your light. Your prosperity message for Exchanging Gifts says, or let's read the relationship message because you got friendship. It says, love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated, and you must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out to you. Love is truly yours today. You might be someone who is a giver, and you might pride yourself on being a giver, but also I feel like the shame within you has prevented you from receiving and allowing yourself to receive, allowing others to be there and show up for you just as much as you show up for them. There is a special person who may come into your life very soon, who's going to be that equal exchange partner for you. This person may already be there, just waiting for you to notice them. They themselves might also be an indigo child or crystal child. Prosperity message says, all your hard work and efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you may not have been anticipating. The gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and the energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, aligning synchronistic meetings. Yes, I said you just might meet that person. Meetings and opportunities to bring you success and more. Everything is an exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. You may already work with children. You may already be putting yourself out there in some way to help heal others, to help guide others. In doing so, know that you are creating so much good karma for yourself. And that's coming back into you very soon. That card wanted to pop out there. Four of Swords. It's okay to rest now. It's okay to rest your worries, rest your head, to release that shame that you may have felt that has maybe caused you to give more than you receive. Maybe you had family members, friendships, relationships in the past that made you feel like you expected too much out of them. Know that that was not true. Know that that was their own inner demons that they were dealing with, that they projected onto you. And it's okay for you to release that now. It was never your burden to carry. And in doing so, you will open your energy up to receiving this amazing friendship. I just got the tingles as I said that. Wow. 10 of Swords. That's your another ending for you. You have 2 10s. And before I started filming this, I saw 10-10. You're ending this cycle. Ending this cycle of worry, of doubting yourself, doubting if you're doing enough, giving enough to people. I want to say also ending the cycle of having to distract yourself in order to not feel this shame that you've been holding inside. Whatever it was, it's about to be released. You're about to release the burdens of the past. Release, I'm going to take your bottom of the deck energy. Release those worries and stresses and ways that you doubted yourself. The words, the hurtful things that other people may have said, done to you, the energies they projected at you. And you're coming in to a balanced, reciprocal way of being. I don't want to say it's just this one friendship. I want to say it's within life in general. What you give out, you will receive back tenfold. This is you doing that hard work. The card said, right, that you've been doing great work. Your spirits want you to know that they are so very proud of you, that you have been putting in that time, really working on yourself, staying true to who you are, focusing on your priorities. And that is why this ending of this cycle is coming in. Ace of Wands, this is you having a new passionate beginning within something. This could be a romantic relationship coming your way, a new best friend coming your way. It could even be within work. It could be a spark, a creative spark that you have been missing, lacking, coming back to you. That will lead you to much abundance. Ace of Pentacles. It's a beautiful, beautiful spread. This is all the things that you have put out finally coming back to you tenfold. Once you release the shame that you have maybe carried with you, once you release the shame of being yourself, of living your life the way you want to live it, of being your quirky, weird, whatever it is that you think about yourself that you hide. You allowing those parts of yourself to be seen, releasing that stress, the anxiety, the stress about being yourself will call this new friendship, this new relationship into your life. This person may show up over these next 7 days. I want to say it could take up to 10 days. We have 2 aces here. You are starting something new though. We have 2 endings and 2 aces. That's you leaving behind the past, taking the new information that you have that's been channeled to you from the divine, that's maybe been could have come through this video. It's you taking that information and leaving all of this in the past. Doing the work on yourself, focusing on yourself in your new, wonderful, reciprocal, balanced life ahead. You may receive some sort of job offer. This may be legit, that friendship, that relationship that's coming into your life. It could even be you receiving some sort of money from someone. Whatever it is, it's going to be exciting and adventurous and so wonderful. And it's going to light that fire back under you that I feel like was dimmed or just about snuffed out by past experiences, people, worry, stress. This could be you getting that boost within a creative venture, a career that you might already be in, a business that you may have. Could be you getting an idea for a business if that's something you've been looking for. Whatever it is, you have some great things coming to you, pile 4. You're ending that cycle of shame and feeling unworthy, I want to say. Feeling as though you should not want the things that you want, or you should not be the person that you are. You're ending that cycle and coming into a new, peaceful exchange, balanced, harmonious version of your life. So, pile 4, if you would like to claim this reading, please leave I think there's a present emoji. Leave that in the comment section and claim this for yourself. If this video resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you sharing your energy with me. I'm so excited for the wonderful things that you have coming to you over these next 7 days and beyond. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you soon. I love you so much. Goodbye.